Hello and happy January, happy new year everybody. I am so excited that you have come back to my channel. My name is Jamie and today I'm going to be talking to you about some of my favorite resources, some of my favorite books, movies, and Audible books that you can listen to that are going to help you to level up your 2021. So if that's something that you're interested in learning about, then just keep watching. All right, so I'm going to be talking to you today about some of my favorite resources that I like to go through and look at as I am preparing to set my goals for every new year. I usually go through a period where I think about what happened, what worked, what didn't, and I cannot wait to share with you guys everything that I do to create my vision board, my intentions, and my word of the year coming up in my vision board video that I'm going to be doing later this month. But to get ready for that, here's some resources that you really might like. The first is called Press Pause. This is a book, it's a journal for self-care, intention, and slowing down. I love this because each day it has some little, like commit to sleep, flash forward, like grow something. It just has like stop worrying. It just has different things for you to like think about and different little tasks for you to reflect on and things for you to do, which is just a great way to just be a little bit more intentional about how you're living your life. These two books I talked about in my favorite things video. This is the home edit. If getting organized is on your list of things to do this year, these are a great source of inspiration for how to organize your home in a beautiful way. I also recommend the show Tidying Up on Netflix. That's a show that may really help you to get in the mood to like clean out, declutter, and then these books are going to take you that extra step by showing you how to reorganize it and make it look beautiful. Now, this is a book. It's called You Are a Badass at Making Money. I actually have the original on Audible called You Are a Badass by Jen Sincero. This is an awesome book. She's very straightforward, and she really just sort of pumps you up and makes you realize how awesome you are and that you just want to like go and accomplish anything. So that's one that I really recommend. Another book that I really love, and it's really great on Audible, is called Crushing It by Gary Vaynerchuk, Gary V. You have to get the Audible because the one of him reading his book, he puts in some little extra stories and asides throughout. He's another one that after you hear him read his book, you are just ready to like get up and like literally you're ready to go crush it. It's exactly what the title of the book says. Another thing that I've used in the past is this 90-day push journal. This is by Chalene Johnson. This has daily health trackers, and what I really love about it more than the daily trackers. The daily trackers don't work for me, and we're going to talk about that in my vision board workshop. It might work for you. That's one way of doing it, but it takes you through some different steps to help you really hone in on what your goals are and what is the most important thing. And then she guides you through how to accomplish that one most important thing as your goal for 90 days. You sort of go hard for 90 days, but this has been a great resource. I just don't typically plan out my day hour by hour, and I don't need to track all of the stuff that's in here, but this is another great resource and it's going to help you stay on the right track for 2021. Now, here's another one that I'm actually trying this year. It's called the 12-Week Year. I've heard a lot of really great things about it. I'm in the middle of reading the book, and I also have the field guide, the workbook, and I definitely recommend reading the book first and then going through the workbook. But this is basically showing you how to get things done in about 12 weeks. So instead of thinking of your year in terms of 12 months, think about it in terms of 12 weeks because it's going to ramp up your productivity and you're going to be able to get more done in less amount of time. My last and final resource, and one that I've used a couple times, this is the 2018 version. I have the new version over here. You saw me in my sweatpants. But this is it. It's called Your Best Year Final Draft. I'll link all of this below. But this is a really great workbook by Lisa Jacobs. If you're someone who is an entrepreneur, you have your own business, and you really want to look at what worked this year, what didn't, and then how to set some goals to ramp up your business for this next year, this is going to be great for you. I'm going through this right now. I did it, like I said, in 2018, and actually I went back through and did it again in 2020. And I did it for just like personal stuff. But this year I'm sort of doing some other stuff for personal goal setting, and I'm using this as like my business workbook for getting my goals done. So that's a quick look at some resources. You might want to try some or all of them. The last thing I want to recommend is The Secret. It is a movie that's on Netflix and I think Amazon Prime, but it really talks about setting your intentions and believing. And I'm going to share how I've used a combination of all of these resources throughout the years, and I've continuously achieved most of my goals. 60-70% of the goals that I set out for myself, I think is still a really great percentage and a really great accomplishment. And I've done it using a lot of these resources. So I encourage you to check some of these out. Again, I have a free PDF vision board planning workbook that's coming out later this month. We're going to go through that together. I'm going to walk you through my process. I'm going to show you some of this is from last year, my vision boards and my intentions of the past. I'm going to really open up and show you guys how I went from reading and watching and listening to then creating, taking inventory, and then making that something that is going to propel me throughout the year. And I'm going to show you how some of those things really came true just because I believed that they would. So anyway, that is it for today's video. It's short and sweet. I really just wanted to get you guys set up if it's something that you're looking at doing. I know in January, we're kind of taking inventory. We're thinking about how we want to live out the rest of this year and what we want to do and what we want to change and how we want to be different. So I wanted to give you some resources so that you could go ahead and get a jump start as you get started in 2021. And I can't wait to see you guys later on this month, and I'll get you set up for success so that you can achieve everything that you want to in 2021. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, make sure to give it a like. Let me know down below if you've read any of these books or if there's any resources that you are looking forward to, or if there's something that I didn't talk about that you found really helpful in your journey in setting goals and resolutions in years past. I would love to hear about it. Don't forget to click the like, hit that bell for notifications, and don't forget to subscribe because you don't want to miss out once we start setting our goals and ramping up to crush it and level up our 2021. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.